Hey, what's up guys? This is ComputerMadMan here, and welcome back to the third episode of Windows 7 versus Windows 10. Today we're going to be doing the big one, ladies and gentlemen. It's a web browser, specifically Microsoft Edge versus Internet Explorer. So, like I say at the start of each of these videos, I just want to say that this is my absolute personal opinion. This is my use of Microsoft Edge and Internet Explorer based on the amount that I've used them and things like that. So don't go hating in the comments saying that I'm wrong, you're right, and all this sort of stuff. The main goal is to just enjoy the video and, you know, just see what my opinion is of Microsoft Edge and Internet Explorer. And once again, out of all this series, a win equals 1 point, a loss equals no points, and a draw equals half a point. So for the first main category of user interface, we have ease of use. I gave them both as a draw. Colors, I think it was pretty obvious it had to be Windows 7 because it changes based on the color of what your taskbar is, whereas Edge doesn't do that. Pictures / illustrations I said was both a draw, and understanding / language was also both a draw. So on to the next main heading of performance. Open time, I think virtually hands down it has to be Microsoft Edge Windows 10. Got to be. Navigation, this was pretty close. I did initially say Windows 10, but then I changed my mind and I actually put it as a draw, but it was very tight. Errors, Windows 10 quite frankly has less, mainly because it's a newer browser. And then not responding / crash, I would say Windows 10 has less. So now on to the final category of features. More or less, I think Internet Explorer Windows 7 actually has more. Mainly due to the fact that Internet Explorer has been out a lot longer than what Microsoft Edge has, so it quite frankly definitely has more. Which ones work better? They both virtually do the same thing, but I gave it as a draw. So now we're going to head back to each of the main headings, and we're just going to do the calculations for who got what scores. Okay. So on to user interface, ease of use. We're going to start with Windows 7. So Windows 7 won on colors, which was the second category. So Windows 7 gets 1 point, and then free draws is half a point. So 0.5, 0.5 is 1, 1.5, 1.5, add 1 is 2.5 out of 4 for Windows 7. Yeah, so Windows 7 is 2.5 out of 4, which means Windows 10 didn't win any categories. It was all free draws, so that's free draws. 0.5 times 3 is 1.5 out of 4. So Windows 7 actually wins on user interface for Internet Explorer. Now heading straight on to performance. I'm going to say with this, Windows 10 virtually did win near enough flat out and absolutely thrashed Internet Explorer on this. So open time, so we're going to start with Windows 7. Windows 7 simply had one draw, which was 0.5 out of 4. Horrible, horrible score. So then for Windows 10 won 3 categories, which was open time, errors, and not responding crash. So that's 1, 2, 3. Add half a point for draw, 3.5 out of 4. So Windows 10 absolutely thrashed Internet Explorer on performance across virtually everything. And lastly, on to features. So Windows 7 had more features, so that's 1 point to Windows 7. Add half a point for the draw on the work better, so that's 1.5 out of 2 for Windows 7, which then simply leaves Microsoft Edge with the one draw, which is 0.5 out of 2. So Windows 7 actually also wins on features. So now, out of all the categories together, Windows 7 wins on user interface, Windows 10 thrashes annihilates on performance, and Windows 7 wins on features. But what does this mean overall exactly? Well, altogether, I added the total scores up. This one was really quite close. There was only slight difference in it, but Windows 7 gets 4.5 out of 10, leaving Windows 10 with the remaining 5.5 out of 10. So really close. But Windows 10 wins on the internet browser category. So, and that's it, guys. So like I say, didn't provide any sort of explanation really for most of these points because it will make the video too long. But yeah, besides from that, I'll see you in the next episode, episode 4 of Windows 7 versus 10. See you later.